Canadians are among those mourning the victims of the deadly bombing in a public park in Lahore, Pakistan. Dozens of people were killed on Sunday. Many have come forward condemning the attack, including the Canadian Muslim group, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat. Safwan Chowdhury is a spokesman for the group. He joins me now in studio. Good morning to you. Good to see you, but under terribly unpleasant circumstances. I didn't realize that you are from Lahore, Pakistan, and you know this park very well, and you say a lot of people go there, very popular.
Correct. First and foremost, thank you for having me again. And yes, that is my hometown where I was born, and it is a very common place in the city. A lot of people, it's frequented by basically anybody from that city. People know this park quite well. So just as I started getting the news alerts yesterday on my smartphone, panic bells went off. I'm just checking in with family and relatives over there. We have accounted for most of them, but more importantly, as our community, there's a very large number of members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat here in Canada who have relatives in Lahore who are still looking to account for relatives.
And because of the park's accessibility, its popularity, the fact that it was Easter and Christians would be there, that made it a target?
Well, that's what the media reports say, and apparently the terror group behind it has alleged that as well, not to underscore the fact that many Muslims also lost their lives that were attending this park. And it goes to show that whether it's Brussels or Paris or Ankara, or in this case Lahore, Pakistan, these terrorists see no religion and have no faith. You know, we typically quickly find out about their alleged claim that they're doing this in the name of Islam. But what we often forget is that their number one victims, based on all data, have always been Muslims.
And we have talked about this before. What are Muslims in the community saying about this when the religion is used as a tool to kill people, to create terror?
Well, you know, two of the things that come to mind right away is, whenever either Taliban or ISIS, they do these attacks, or even when they don't, and they simply just issue a video. ISIS has issued a new video. The video is on every news outlet. We get the translation in English right away, and the whole world knows the image of Islam they're presenting. Whenever, say, for instance, the world head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, Mirza Masroor Ahmad, who addressed all world leaders just last week in London, UK, presented the true peaceful message of Islam, and the video is available. It's on YouTube. It was broadcasted on our community channel, but not worldwide, the same way the terrorist group present their image of Islam. So not only are Muslims left confused, even non-Muslims are wondering, well, which one is the true image? Because the media is presenting the ISIS videos, but not the true and peaceful teachings of Islam.
So the message today then is?
Well, the message is that, look, categorically, if you ever read the Holy Quran, and I welcome anybody to come to our national headquarters, which is in Maple, Ontario, in Vaughan, we'd be happy to give you a copy of the Quran. You can go to alislam.org and learn whatever you would wish to learn about Islam, because it's all laid out there. Nowhere does the religion teach these barbaric, heinous attacks. And it's often forgotten whenever whenever our hearts are broken because of Brussels or Paris, that we think that it's these Muslim terrorists against the West. And we often forget that there have been more terror attacks in Turkey, which is a Muslim country. Yeah. There have been more terror attacks in Pakistan and elsewhere, Syria and Iraq, and the list goes on and on. The fact is, we are all in this together and fighting a common enemy, and not the West against Islam.
All right, Safwan, thank you so much. You take care.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being with us. Safwan Chowdhury.